Eberechi Eze to Arsenal. Here we go. Deal done for Crystal Palace player to leave the club and join the Gunners after their hijack in the last 24 hours. Eze had an agreement on personal terms with Tottenham. The deal was very advanced with Crystal Palace, but not done. And then Kai Havertz's injury changed Arsenal plans. They decided to go for Eze to close the deal in 24 hours, matching £60 million valuation, reaching an agreement with the player who preferred Arsenal over Tottenham. His dream was to play for Arsenal, and deal now done. Eberechi Eze to Arsenal. Here we go.
Eberechi Eze has made an immediate decision to say yes to Arsenal as soon as contact was made. This is not speculation anymore. Multiple sources close to the situation have confirmed that once Arsenal reached out, there was no hesitation from the player. He gave a clear and firm answer. He wants Arsenal. What makes this even more significant is that Tottenham Hotspur, who were strongly interested and believed they were in a good position to secure his services, have been firmly rejected. The player has decided that Arsenal is the right destination, and that single decision already speaks volumes about both his ambitions and the current status of Arsenal Football Club. Eberechi Eze has been one of the most exciting talents in the Premier League over the past 2 seasons. His rise from Queen's Park Rangers to Crystal Palace has been nothing short of remarkable, and his development has caught the attention of almost every major club in the country. At Palace, Eze quickly established himself as the heartbeat of their attack. With his dribbling skills, confidence on the ball, ability to carry possession through midfield under pressure, and eye for goal, he has evolved into one of the league's most unpredictable and dangerous attacking midfielders. He is the kind of player who can turn a tight game on its head with a moment of brilliance. His balance, agility, and composure make him a nightmare for defenders, and his performances last season in particular solidified his reputation as one of the top creative players outside of the traditional top 6. Arsenal's admiration for Eze is not new. Scouts and decision-makers at the Emirates have been tracking his progress for some time. Mikel Arteta is said to be a huge admirer of his technical ability and mentality. For Arteta, building a squad is not just about talent, it is about character, mentality, and fitting into a collective system. Eze's hunger, resilience, and willingness to embrace responsibility align perfectly with the culture that Arteta is creating at Arsenal. This is a culture built on accountability, discipline, creativity, and an absolute desire to win. For Eze, the prospect of joining this Arsenal team at this stage of his career is perfectly timed. The rejection of Tottenham in favour of Arsenal is one of the defining parts of this story. Tottenham, under Ange Postecoglou, were very keen on making Eze part of their project. They believed his creativity and attacking threat could complement their attacking line. However, when presented with the choice, Eze immediately made clear that Arsenal's project appealed to him more. This is not only about footballing preference but also about trajectory. Arsenal are competing for the Premier League title, challenging Manchester City at the very top, and have also returned to being a consistent Champions League side. Tottenham, meanwhile, are still building, still trying to redefine themselves after losing Harry Kane, and still struggling to convince top players that they are ready to win. Eze's decision to choose Arsenal over Spurs underscores the growing gap between the two North London clubs in terms of ambition and pulling power, tactical fit, market impact and conclusion. From a tactical perspective, Eze offers Arteta a wealth of options. He is naturally a central attacking midfielder, capable of operating in advanced midfield zones, but he can also play from the left or even in deeper central positions if required. His versatility is crucial for a manager like Arteta, who values adaptability in his squad. At Arsenal, Eze could rotate with Martin Odegaard in the number 10 role, he could slot in on the left when Gabriel Martinelli is rested, or he could operate as one of the 2 advanced 8s in Arteta's 4-3-3 system. His ball progression skills make him ideal for breaking down low blocks, something Arsenal often struggle with when facing compact defensive sides. His dribbling from deep adds a directness that can complement Odegaard's vision and Saka's wide play. In essence, he is a player who gives Arteta tactical flexibility and another weapon in games where Arsenal need an extra spark. Statistically, Eze's influence is also clear. At Crystal Palace, despite playing in a team that often lacked consistent attacking quality around him, he still produced goals and assists at a very strong rate. His expected goals and expected assists numbers rank highly compared to other attacking midfielders in the league. His chance creation, dribbles completed, and ability to carry the ball into the final third are all metrics that show he is operating at a top 6 level already. Bringing those attributes into an Arsenal side with better movement, better finishes, and higher tactical structure will only elevate his output further. Fans should expect to see him hit even greater numbers once surrounded by players of Arsenal's caliber. From a market perspective, this potential signing would also be a major statement. Eze is homegrown, Premier League proven, and entering his peak years. Signing him would not only strengthen Arsenal's squad but also weaken a direct rival who were keen to sign him. The fact that he has openly chosen Arsenal is a clear sign to other players considering their futures. It tells them that Arsenal are the destination for ambitious footballers in England right now. The ripple effect of such a signing is massive. It boosts Arsenal's brand, increases competition within the squad, and shows the footballing world that Arsenal are serious about building depth with quality, not just filling numbers. For the fans, this story resonates on multiple levels. Not only is Eze a player who excites supporters with his flair and creativity, but the fact he rejected Tottenham makes it even sweeter for Arsenal supporters. North London rivalry runs deep, and moments like this underline the dominance Arsenal are establishing in terms of attractiveness to players. Fans will see this as more than just a signing. It is a cultural moment that reinforces Arsenal's place as the club of choice in North London and beyond. Of course, the deal is not yet finalized, and transfer negotiations always involve multiple layers, from fee agreements to personal terms to medicals. But the most important detail has already been revealed. The player wants Arsenal. That alone puts the Gunners in pole position. If Arsenal can finalize this deal, it will be another step in strengthening a squad that is already one of the most exciting in Europe. This story is developing rapidly, and here at Gunners LiveTV Hub we will continue to track every single update. But make no mistake, Eberechi Eze has already made his choice clear. No to Tottenham, yes to Arsenal. That is the decision, and it is a decision that could have major implications for the balance of power in the Premier League next season.